Welcome back to Lighthearted Health, the channel where we help you stay informed with all things health and wellness. Today, we're combing through the hairy subject of hair loss. Buckle up as we unravel the tangled myths and get to the root of the problem. I'm your host, Samantha Strand, no relation to the hair. Well, sort of. You know what they say, hair today, gone tomorrow. But why? Let's split those ends and find out. Hair loss, or capillary departure as no one calls it, strikes many. But why does this hair-raising phenomenon happen? The usual suspect? Androgenetic alopecia. For the fellas, it means a receding hairline or a bald patch at the top. And for the ladies, thinning at the crown but usually not waving goodbye to all their hair. Now, alopecia areata doesn't discriminate. It's when your immune system, bless its heart, gets confused and attacks the innocent hair follicles. The result? Random bald patches that no hat can hide. But don't fret, not all hair loss is from this lineup. Stress, hormones, diet, or even that hat you love but doesn't love you back can be the culprits. Feeling itchy or under the weather along with your hair loss? Might be time to turn to the professionals. If you're scratching your head, not just metaphorically about your shedding strands, see a doc. Sudden hair loss or pain is like a bad comb-over, hard to ignore. Tests? Maybe, if your hair loss is not playing by the balding rules, but often your story tells the tale. And the treatment? It's like a menu for your mane. For our androgenetic alopecia friends, we've got topical treats like Rogaine foam. Then there's finasteride, but that's a boys club thing. And spironolactone for the ladies. But not if you're expecting a stork delivery, capiche? For those with alopecia areata, steroids might muscle their way to hair regrowth, not the gym bro type, but hey, whatever works. Hit that subscribe button and keep up with the latest in health and wellness. Stay informed and gain valuable insights with our regular health video updates. Feeling itchy or under the weather along with your hair loss? Might be time to turn to the professionals. There are certain red flags that should have you booking an appointment with your doctor faster than a hair strand escaping from a comb. First off, if you're noticing a sudden drastic hair loss, we're not talking about the usual 50 to 100 strands a day. No, we mean if your hair is exiting stage left in clumps, leaving you with noticeably thin patches or even bald spots. This kind of rapid hair loss could be a sign of a serious health issue, and it's definitely not something to brush off. Then there's the matter of pain or tenderness in your scalp. If your scalp is feeling as sensitive as the heart of a poet, it's time to call in the experts. And while we're on the topic of scalps, let's talk about rashes or other changes in skin texture. If your scalp suddenly feels like it's auditioning for a role in a horror movie, you should definitely seek professional help. If you're feeling unwell in general, that's another sign that you might need to see a doctor. Hair loss can be a symptom of a variety of health conditions, from thyroid problems to autoimmune diseases. So if you're losing hair and feeling under the weather, it's worth getting checked out. And finally, if you've tried over-the-counter treatments and haven't seen any improvement, it's time to call in the cavalry. Doctors can provide a range of treatments that are more potent and targeted than what you can find on the drugstore shelves. When you do see a doctor, they may run tests to determine the cause of your hair loss. This could involve blood tests, a scalp biopsy, or even a pull test where the doctor gently tugs on your hair to see how many strands come out. But more often than not, your doctor will be able to diagnose the cause of your hair loss based on your symptoms and medical history. Tests, maybe if your hair loss is not playing by the balding rules, but often your story tells the tale. And the treatment? Let's break down some of the most common ones. First up, we've got Rogaine foam. This is a topical treat that you apply directly to your scalp. Imagine it's like a whipped cream for your bald spots. It's packed with minoxidil, a compound that's known for its hair regrowth properties. But remember, patience is key. It might take several months before you start seeing results. Next on the menu, we have finasteride. This one is specifically for the gents out there. It's a pill you take once a day, and it works by blocking the hormone that causes hair loss. The catch? You have to keep taking it for as long as you want to keep your hair. For the ladies, we have spironolactone. This is another pill that you take daily. It's not for everyone though. If you're planning on having a baby soon, you'll want to skip this one. And then there's the steroids. No, not the kind that'll turn you into a muscle-bound gym rat. These steroids are used to treat alopecia areata, a condition where your immune system gets a little confused and starts attacking your hair follicles. Steroids can help calm the immune system down and encourage those follicles to start growing hair again. Remember though, not all treatments work for everyone. What works for your neighbor might not work for you. It's all about finding the right fit for your specific situation. And of course, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new treatment. They can guide you through the process and help you make the best choice for your hair health. So there you have it. Whether you choose Rogaine, finasteride, spironolactone, or steroids, remember that everyone's hair journey is unique. Upset about losing your hair loss? Totally normal. It's okay to feel down about it. Reach out for support. Friends, family, or a professional counselor can provide a listening ear, a comforting word, or even a great hat recommendation. And who knows, you might find that you're not alone in this. Many people are riding the same balding boat, and sharing your experience could be the first step to feeling better. Humor can be a great way to cope as well. Consider this: without hair, you're just a few steps away from becoming a superhero. Remember, it's not the hair that makes the person, but the person that makes the hair, or lack thereof. Support is just a heart-to-heart away.